Hello, guys. Welcome to the Real Podcast. Today's our first episode, hosted by me, Patricia Go.
And Karl Cuenca, featuring our guests.
Go address. Hey guys.
So, our podcast is where we talk about our experiences based on our perspectives. So, before you hear our take on today's episode, you can interact with us with our socials or comment on our videos on youtube.com/aperturebrandsubic. Make sure to leave good comments and help others to join in the fun. So, our first episode will be first impressions. So,
That's hard.
go on, guys.
That's gonna be fun.
So, what's your first impression of me? Let's start with you.
Who do we like? Who starts? Who goes first?
What about Carl?
I'll go first.
Yeah.
All right, Carl
Yeah,
go
since I'm
first.
new.
Yeah.
Honestly, in general, like I thought you guys were like those type of students, like really smart, academically smart. I was just like, maybe I won't keep up with these students. Like, you know, all the rumors going on in Brent and everything, how it's so hard. I might just not survive.
No, you'll be fine. Like
Yeah.
Brent is difficult, but like you'll be fine.
Yeah.
I hope
It's
so.
a process. Do I go next?
Yeah.
All right. Actually, me and Pat, you and I moved in on the same year, so we
Yeah.
were both new students. Like
Mhm.
back in 2017, seventh grade.
Yeah.
That was crazy. And you were like one of my first friends because obviously new kids have to stick together.
Yeah.
Back then you were so like kind of different than you were now. Like obviously, like back then you were obsessed with like makeup and K-pop and just all
Yeah.
that stuff. And I was just like, oh, like I'm not really into that stuff. So I was just like, I was obviously your friend, but I was just like, I wouldn't be like doing the same things as you. But obviously now it's so different. You're more into anime and like sports and stuff.
Yeah.
And it was fun like, getting to know you. And we're close now technically.
Yeah, we're really close now compared to before.
Yeah.
Wait, how long have you guys known each other?
Since
Count the
seventh grade.
years.
7. Oh, wow.
About 4 years?
8, 9, 10. Yeah.
Yeah, about 4 years. Okay,
Who's next?
who's next?
Who's
So me,
Oh.
all right.
Who?
New
You go first,
student.
Pat. You
Okay,
go
I can
first,
go.
Pat.
Okay. When I first saw Carl for the first time in the beat, I was like, do I know him? I like from the way he looks, I was like, I kind of know him, but I also don't. But then when Carl told me when he saw me also in Biniktikan when he was like skateboarding with Chris, I think that was the first time I first saw
Oh
him.
yeah.
Yeah, and I just remembered his face for some reason, but I don't really know who he is. So yeah, that was my first impression.
You remember my face? I was wearing a mask.
Yeah, but like I don't know. I just remembered some people's faces and I was like, I know him, but I also don't know him. That was like my thought process.
Oh wow. Okay. How
I
about
wasn't
you,
there.
Bianca?
I wasn't there when the people met you, and I only have heard of your name that you're friends with Chris. So I was like, okay. But I didn't hear much from the new kids during like the first week. So I was like, who are these people? Like, you guys would rarely talk during class, and I was the first one to reach out to you guys. But I
Yeah.
thought like, yeah, you said you skated a lot, so I was just like, oh, probably one of those people who just skates, and I don't know what else. I did think that you were able to like catch up with everybody else because I don't, and I don't know honestly. But yeah, you all along, you've been great so far. So yeah.
Thanks.
Now, first impressions of Ate B. What about you, Carl?
Oh no.
What did you thought of her?
Mean.
Honestly, yeah, mean. I thought she was the school bully. No, I'm just kidding. No, honestly, you reminded me of this one classmate I had. She was like, I thought you were like the type of person that everyone goes to, like, what's this? Who can like count on. Like you're that type of person.
Yeah, she
You
is.
you
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought you were that.
She is the type of
Yeah.
person.
And I was kind of confused when people called you at the B. I thought you were like older than everyone or something.
Yeah.
Or
That nickname came from Ina, my cousin, because she started calling me at the B, and everyone else started to call me at the B, even though I'm literally like the same age as you guys. But yeah, I'm more of like the like helpful friend. So
Yeah.
maybe that you were right.
oh
Yeah.
yeah.
How about you,
Wow.
Pat?
Okay, I first met you back when we were in 7th grade. I
Yeah.
remember I was so shy back when we were in like during 7th grade. We were in like what is it called? The what do you call that first house meetings? What I remember open
Open
house.
house?
Yeah, that one. Open
Yeah.
house. You were the first person to ever talk to me, so I was like, "Oh, this person is like so nice. She's so extroverted." That's the first thing I thought of.
I'm not an extrovert, I swear.
Really, Carly never thought of me as like intimidating because from what I know, a lot of people thought I'm really intimidating.
No, not really. I thought you were like those type of people who are like quiet, who likes to draw a lot and who just kind of has their own bubble.
That's kind of true. I'm like that during class, but outside I'm really loud.
No, yeah, when I like actually when we went walking like
Mhm.
the other time, I was it was different because you were like talking like a lot with your friends, so I was just like, "Oh, okay, never mind." I was
Yeah, I'm like that.
Like face to face, I think our personalities are more different
It
than
is
Oh
like
no, yeah,
online.
definitely.
definitely. Like when I first met Carl in person, he was so quiet. I thought you would be much more loud. Like, what were you doing? You were in the other
No,
side of the road, just listening with your headphones. I was like, oh, he's kind of quiet. That's what I thought when I first met you in person.
yeah, I'm like that. Plus, it's just new people, so I'm not used to it. You know.
Oh.
That's true though. Being new students, it's hard to kind of make friends.
But how is it so far, Brent?
It's good. It's a lot. There's a lot of stuff, to do.
Mhm.
I'm still trying to transition my way, but all in all, it's good. Everyone is very welcoming, so that's good.
Oh,
I
that's
like
good.
it.
That's good. Who's the most
But
welcoming
there's one
person?
thing I really want to
What?
like. The main reason I was like really excited for Brent was because of their varsity teams. Like I was so pumped, but then the pandemic happened, so
Well, they
Hopefully,
say,
when they might. So
yeah, they
they
might.
can come back. Let's not count it. Let's not jinx it yet. But hopefully,
Is there anything else, guys? Sad?
oh yeah, you mentioned that Bianca was the first person to talk to you in that
Yeah.
open house. It's funny because she was the first person to actually talk to me as well. She messaged me, and I was like, "Oh, okay." So yeah.
actually, the first time I reached out to Carl, it was because I was asking for the model of his microphone because I wanted to order one. Actually, it's like the microphone I ordered is actually coming, but it didn't make it to this podcast. But like I actually was just looking for a reason to talk to like the new kids, and I didn't want to come forward being like, "Hi, my name's Bianca." I was just like, how do I like subtly like, because yeah, you guys were so quiet and nobody really like knew about you guys. I was actually the person who like looked for you guys social media, just like who are these people?
Oh wow.
But yeah, so I guess it's kind of my thing. But yeah,
Before
was
it
I
was,
really the first person to talk to you about?
yeah, I'm pretty sure.
What did we talk about?
I
Do you
don't know.
remember?
I don't know. Ask Carl.
I remember what we were wearing. That was something because my fashion choices were horrible back then.
No,
But
Your fashion choice is kind of still similar now.
Yeah, still bad.
No.
But I don't know. I think yeah, we were so nervous because we like came from like Philippine schools, and
Yeah.
this was our first time in an international school, so that was crazy. And here we are now.
Yeah, it took me time to open up, but now I'm really loud now.
Yeah, it's true.
Where'd you guys study before? Like Brent?
I used to study in first. I don't know if you know that
Oh,
school. Do you know?
yeah, I studied there when I was preschool, grade
I,
1 as well.
I studied there when I was until nursery, so why don't I remember you?
Yeah, I guess it must have been
That's
classmates.
crazy. No, I think that's why you looked very familiar. Maybe I
Maybe.
saw you in like I don't know.
Check your yearbooks, guys. Oh my gosh.
We don't have yearbooks. We have those like little class photos.
I'll cost photos.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Look for your old photos. Maybe you guys are actually classmates back then.
I still have them actually. I don't know where they are, but I still have them.
Well, we were divided into two sections, so maybe you're in the other section.
Maybe, yeah.
Because if you were in first, you would have known Sheenan or Marzal because they were also in first.
No, I actually met Shinan only in AIS. That's when yeah.
But really, I've known them since they were in first, like since kinder, I think kinder nursery around that time, and then they moved to Brent.
Oh, okay. This is funny thing actually. Back when I was studying in AIS, I used to go biking with Chris and like Shinan and people. And then Shibalin, you can rent out in Forest View, which is like 100 pesos or something. And Shinan paid for our like entrance fee, right? And we told her we're gonna pay her back. So Shinan, if you're watching this, I know we haven't paid you back since like years. Um,
Oh no.
yeah, it's really funny though. So
I used to study in the capital of Zambales, which is Iba, which is a province like 2 hours from here. It was if you guys heard of like the St. Paul schools here in the Philippines, it's kind of like a sister of it. So it's not St. Paul, but it's St. Augustine, and it's a Catholic school. Yeah, it's much different than Brent, obviously, but I was so scared to like move there because I didn't. My cousins actually were in Brent or are already, and my parents just moved me. But I was so scared because like this reputation of like international schools being like they're like all they're rich and they're like snobby.
Yeah.
But it's that's
Yeah.
what the misconception is. But obviously that's not true. And I learned that when I moved, and I was like, these people are nice, you know. So yeah.
Anything else?
Let's talk about like since we're talking about first impressions, like what's like your like first like the beginnings of your podcast, like what's it about, or what are you planning to do?
We haven't planned what our next episode would be, but like we're thinking of adding games or like a Halloween special episode, you know?
Yeah. Like future maybe promo future projects, wink wink.
Yeah, and also
And
future
after-
guests.
Yeah.
We're dragging some of
So-
the people into this podcast.
So excited for the next episodes.
If you want to be in the next episode at the V, just contact us.
I'll be like, I want to be in the next episode again. No, I'd love to see other people as well interact with you guys. And I'm gonna be busy with another thing for Aperture. So
Yeah, another
I guess
thing.
love.
Stay tuned.
Maybe when we when it's out, then I'll visit again, and maybe I can like promo it a bit, but or also talk with you guys as well. It's
Yeah.
fun.
but
Okay.
mainly promote, you know.
Yeah, well, talk about it because I don't know. It's not really can I talk about it now? Like just a little tidbit of it.
A little bit.
A tidbit. It's a Halloween series of about different cultures and mythology, and when we talk if I ever visit the your podcast again, maybe we could talk about it, and also like Halloween stories,
Yeah,
personal.
Halloween special.
Yeah, your some of your experiences. Well, we'll see it if it happens, if it ever happens. But yeah.
Yeah. So all right. So this is the end of our first episode. So guys, don't forget to check our socials, also our YouTube channel, Aperture's YouTube channel. So yeah, if you guys have any questions or suggestions for other topics, please put them in the comments. Other than that, this is the end of the first episode.
Yay!
Bye, guys.
I'm very honored. Thanks for having me, guys.
Bye guys.
You're welcome.
Thank
Bye.
you.